Good morning, good morning. Pandemic check-in 21. Good morning. I'm having my coffee and I'm coming to you from Sparkle Corner. I'm going to show you what I did to my ceiling. All right, ready? There was a window covered and I don't like covered windows. And so I'm going to add more stuff to make it more sparkly. This is also supposed to inspire me to come. This is where I want to write a fiction book this winter. I have it up here. I just got to do it and work on getting the book I'm doing now, my new travel book. I need to put it in, as an ebook on Amazon, but my Microsoft Word, the support is ending. So I've got to do research. Like I have to relearn it. I don't remember how I did it last time. I just watched videos and then did it one at a time. So it is October around maybe the 17th or something like that. It's a Sunday. I don't know exact. Wait, Tuesday's the 20th. So anyway, I mailed in my ballot. I still am thinking, do I want to just bail on election day and not be around? A really good friend of mine, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job at this video. I forgot to use I have a stand. Oh, well, I wanted to show you Sparkle Corner. So she says there's no way we're going to know who won on election day. So don't even think that's going to happen. But I mailed in my ballot and I was thinking of like a funny slogan would be barely for Biden. Biden? Like, I don't know. I'm not a very political person. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's been I noticed that in the past week, I've been seeing older people out, and I didn't realize that I had not been seeing older people out until late 70s, 80s old. And I was so excited. I mean, I'm so happy, and they were being really slow, and I was being really patient. And I was so happy that they were like out having a good time together with their masks on. Good for them. But it's kind of like when you see a plane fly over, you don't realize that there aren't any planes flying over until you see one and you're like, whoa, it's kind of intense. Like, it's kind of nice not having planes fly over. I am going to take an online class on how to edit videos this winter. I should have had this on the stand, but I do want to string these together as some kind of a documentary time capsule for people in 2090 finding out what happened in 2020. On a personal note, I had a fire in the backwoods behind my house and did not have a good experience with the fire department. Actually reported it to the fire station where they just ignored it all day. Anyway, long story short, it didn't go all the way out. So I crawled back there with a fire extinguisher twice and poured water on it. It was just a log. Cheers. It was just a log, but it was a fiasco. I had some fiascos this week. Anytime anything goes wrong with plumbing, it feels so dramatic. Let's see. So my work of fiction is going to be amazing. I can't wait to write it. I got to figure out Word. I already talked about that. Older people, that's exciting. Oh, I think I've already talked about this. I don't think the flu is going to be that bad this year because people are going to be wearing masks. I'm not getting a flu shot because of that. This is probably going to be the best year for the flu of all time because a bunch of idiots aren't going to be going into work spreading it. I have a big pet peeve against that, and it will happen at my job because they don't wear masks, but I just said no. I'm like, I'm not going in there. They wanted me to come in after my gardening's over, and I'm like, no. I mean, it's a state mandate. What are you going to do? They can fire me, I guess. I don't want to get fired. I like my job. I enjoy it. I like picking up the mail and being the cheerful mail lady. Um, oh, I did see an article last night that said Kansas City has got a lot of really bad cases of it, but I don't know anybody currently right now who has it. And I do pick up at a hospital. I haven't heard anything at that hospital. So I don't know. You can't believe everything you read. I don't know. Oh, it's this time of year in Kansas City where me personally, you pull in your plants, any plants you want to keep inside, because we've had almost freezes. You kind of put the garden to bed, and I personally switch out clothes. So then you got to pull out all your long sleeve stuff, and I like to wash it or throw it in the dryer because I never know what's going on. Since I live by the woods, I never know what kind of bugs. Who knows? There's this lady, I follow the creator of Diamond Mine in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. I'm finally gonna go. She got bit by something and her eye is so swollen and she's in the hospital. And we have brown recluse spiders here. I talked about that, but I guess they've got even more spiders. So then I was having like arachnophobia problems last night, because I've had, the brown recluses in the house and her eye is messed up. And it was like, oh, I didn't realize they had so many things in Arkansas. I knew they had ticks. I guess they have black widow spiders too. So I don't know. You got to just hope everything's going to work out. Oh, so I haven't been able to take the kayak out in like a couple days because it's too windy. It's so dangerous. That sucks. I was having so much fun trying to eke out the end of summer here, Indian summer weather. Oh my God, I was having such a blast. And I even booked an earlier couple of days to try to kayak. And the wind forecast is bad. It sucks. I'm going to go anyway and hope for the best. I just realized I totally have bedhead. Sorry about that. To all the 2 people that watch these. Halloween is coming up and there's jokes about that it's going to be in a full moon during Mercury in retrograde, and then there was something else. So people are loving the 2020 jokes. Oh, it's so 2020. I saw a meme where it said, this is the bridge to get to 2021, and it just had this giant alligator blocking the whole way. I still say it could be worse. I mean, yes, it's been totally unfortunate, but I mean, I'm still like drinking my favorite coffee this morning. I've got it, we all have pretty good lives unless you're broke and not getting unemployment or don't have a job. That would be horrible. But anyway. There's wildfires in Colorado and people are being evacuated. That's a bummer, of course. So I go back and forth with the artistic process of, I've been telling myself, okay, once gardening ends, you're going to work on your book. It is your job. Just think of it like your job and don't panic and think I need to run out and get some other part-time job, because I tend to do that. And, a lot of being an artist is staring at your workspace, feeling guilty about not actually doing anything. Like I know the cover of the book. It's in here. I've got the paper out. I've got I even bought new markers. I'm going to do it in markers because, it's going to be about traveling during the pandemic. So I want it to be very playful looking, but obviously it's not playful. It's kind of scary. So I know that's going to be the contrast in the art. And like making light of something that's not really light. And I just look over here and I'm like, oh, I should probably do that. And then I don't do it. But it'll get done. Like I'm very prolific. It'll get done. But so my point is that, trying to get another part-time job is like part of freaking out on just procrastinating. But never in my life, I don't think I've ever turned anything in late. This is probably so boring. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk. I don't want to bore you to tears. Okay. But anyway, okay. So my story is I've been Amazon shopping because it's so enticing, buying stuff for the kayak and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, gardening season is coming up, ending, and that check isn't going to be coming anymore. So yesterday I was going out to my car and this adorable couple that reminded me of Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt, where they both had super blonde hair. They were out in front of my house looking at the camper, and I was like, hi, how are you? My first reaction was, don't try to buy my camper, because we know that I get irritated about that. That's like, don't try to buy my house, don't try to buy my camper. But anyway, they were adorable. And I'm like, yeah, I wrote a book about the camper. I showed them the Mr. Campy's book. And long story short, they came downstairs and bought some of my ceramics, which was awesome. I'm like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Just keep doing you. You don't have, people who say they're going to write a book, TikTok, now's the time. It takes a long time. It's a big project. So I'm not getting any younger. So, I'm also going to take a class on how to edit videos. Did I already say that? It's not, I think I already talked about that. I'm excited about that. So, okay, here we go. Oh, I'm so proud of some people that I know. I got two people that I know that are one girl's kind of a big deal in Kansas City, Peregrine Honig. She helps put on or started the 18th Street Fashion Show, which I usually go to. It's a lot of fun. And this year they made a movie of it and are showing it in the drive-in theater, which is so cool. I love artists. I love creative people thinking outside the box. She has a lot of, I didn't see it. It's pretty expensive. I didn't see it. Maybe I will sometime. But, she's friends with Calvin Arsenio. I hope I'm saying that right. He's just this incredible musician in Kansas City. And she's married to Mike Dillon, who's an incredible drummer. And so I'm just so proud of them. And I do know one of the designers, Craig, oh shoot, I forgot his last name. Like, these people, they go far back in my life, like 25 years. I used to work with Craig and his wife at Mildred's Coffee House in Overland Park, Kansas. I worked with Peregrine at Keith Cold Snow's Art Materials. I knew Mike Dillon from who knows where. But anyway, I used to see his band Billy Goat in college in Lawrence, and they used to get naked on stage. So it's like, it's fun. That's why I like being in Kansas City. It's home. My roots are so deep here. But anyway, the other people I'm really proud of is the Shamsi people, Kira, Linda, Todd, and then Ed Gervakis, and oh my God, she's such a big deal there. I'll think of it. Bartlett is her mom, because she's such a great ceramics. Jan Bartlett's a great ceramics artist in St. Pete, and it's her daughter who totally runs Shamsi when Kira, Linda, and Todd are not there, which is sometimes half the year. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Hopefully I'll think of it. But they are doing traveling concerts on a flatbed truck and having people bring their own chairs and putting out donations. So I'm just so proud of people that think outside the box, try to live in the solution, are trying to do cool stuff. There's another guy who has Raj Mahal, his house, and he's having outdoor concerts, and everybody's trying to be safe. The Ship has done an outdoor patio, and they're trying to keep the live music going. Grinders has an outdoor patio. I predict a lot of fire pits this fall, winter in the Midwest where we still want to get together and it's cold. Um, I was thinking if everybody had their little individual propane heaters, we could all meet outside still and have these heaters going because I think the fresh air is just really good for dispersing, like melting down the coronavirus. Um, I've heard that. That doesn't mean it's true, and I'm not claiming that I even know what I'm talking about because I'm just obviously just an artist, writer. Um, I was thinking yesterday about how many balls it takes for me to just. I mean, I just was like, okay, I'm a travel writer now. And then just like with all this confidence, I'm like, yeah, I'm a travel writer. I write when I travel. I hear people say, well, I don't know if I'm really an artist. It's like, well, do you make art? Then you're an artist. I actually do make and sell art. But do you make art consistently? Then you're probably an artist. Do you write when you travel and put it out there? Do people sometimes buy your book? Well, then you're a travel writer. I think people make their dreams too difficult. Just if you're doing it, you probably are that thing, I guess which is not always a good thing. If you think about what are you doing? I'm trying to be better. Okay, so yeah, love you. I don't even know you. Have a great day.